Hello viewers, it's your boy Mugabe GH live from Exhub Studio, ready to bring you your trending news. This time around, we are moving straight to Parliament. Yeah. Honorable Speaker, my colleague here says that today we are moving straight to Honorable Alban Bagbin, the brilliant, elegant, super Speaker of Parliament of this fourth, Republic. Charlie, he said, you understand? This time around, I was going through highways and I saw a video which I'll be glad to share with you guys. You know, there is this thing that we always talk about, which is anti-LGBTQ plus law. What I say? You know, somewhere last year during the past administration of this MPP government, the parliament sat down and wrote to Supreme Court to pass a bill on anti-LGBTQ, which the court failed to do that. I think the president has ignored it. And this thing has become an issue threatening people in Ghana about this. Everybody was talking about it. You could see how Trinidadians and other people were firing Akufo-Addo on that particular issue. Now, based on that, some voted our past government out because of these reasons, not listening to his people. So when we swore Mahama in, people were expecting that the first thing that Mahama could have done is to cancel that particular thing, which is the anti-LGBT or the LGBTQ. Mahama has to cancel it. So people were beginning to ask questions. I think Tunisians came back to fire Mahama on it. He was expecting him to do that during after his first day sworn. The next thing he has to do is to cancel that. Because we could see Donald Trump, he said that right on the pulpit during his term of inauguration. So this thing went on, and then I came across this video with our Honorable Speaker of Parliament, Alban Bagbin, speaking on it, educating the elders, the chiefs, and then the people on this particular thing. And he stated that it is the parliament that passes law. They make law and pass the law. So the president has no right to overlook any law or anything that have been sent to Supreme Court to finish. But this past government, which is the Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and his MPP government, have decided not to attend to the bill, and now the bill has expired. Now, he is saying that he will make sure this NDC government and Mahama as being the president or the leader of Ghana, he's going to make sure that he will rewrite to the Attorney General and make sure that the Mahama sign and that bill should be passed this 2025. He's not going to rest until that bill has been passed, because it's a demonic act, it's an Antichrist act. And based on that, he's not ready. You know, he said something. He said he would prefer to die than to live in a society whereby man will marry man and woman will marry man, and woman will marry woman. My people, let's go and watch the video and come back.
In the case of the LGBT bill, it was passed by Parliament. The former president failed or refused to assent to it, which was unconstitutional. There is no law allowing a president to refuse or fail to assent to a bill passed by Parliament. Parliament is the authority on passing laws, not any other person, not president. So he was wrong. And all of you together punished him for that. I am going to write and send it to the new Attorney General and Minister for Justice for his comments for us to resend it to the new president for his assent. So it's not going to take long time. It will be passed this year. This year, we'll pass it. It is anti-God. Yes. I'm very, 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 look, that thing, nobody should joke with me when it comes to that area. I can lose my life because of that. It's better not to live than to live in that society where man to man, woman to woman. What is that?
Yes. Watching the video, you see how the Honorable Speaker of Parliament was emphasizing on this particular issue. He's saying in his submission that, LGBT is a demonic act, it's an devilish act, and he is not going to sit as a leader of this 24th or this 4th Republic Parliament. He's not going to sit down for this thing to happen. He's going to make sure that he will write to the Attorney General and this bill will be passed. He makes so many statements saying that, you see, he said, in this Ghana that we are living, we have ethnic groups. None of our culture thought about that. And he said that the main concern of Ghanaian citizens is about this LGBTQ+, and which has led to the downfall of the MPP government. And he is not going to sit down, watch this government, this particular year, that they were not going to pass that bill. He will make sure that bill is passed, because he will not live to witness that. He will rather die. But people, how will you feel if you have given birth to your son and you realize that your son is going out with a fellow man? How will you feel? When God created heaven and earth, he created man, which was Adam. And he said, I know Adam no obre, I want no dodo. So he decided to create Eve. And when Eve came, they were living happily. They didn't even know things. They were not doing things at that time. But the same Antichrist, the same serpent that came to introduce them into that forbidden fruit, which led them into doing things. The same Antichrist is living among human beings. And this time around, he's directing the Europeans to force us against our wish because of greed. Something that we know is a demonic act, but we are trying to make it, polish it, to make it look as if, say, it's created by God. All because of greediness. And then, Bibini cry. Sometimes I wonder why God created black man. And I've been saying this, no black man will go to heaven. Yes, because our way of thinking is different. Look, the Europeans that brought us this particular thing, LGBT or whatever thing. Look, I want you guys to do your research well. Have you ever seen a black man getting married to a white man, and the white man be a black man getting married to a white man, and the white man supposed to be the lady? No. You rather see a white man getting married to a black man, and the black man will be the lady. This is nonsense. This is total madness. And they are selling this thing for us, and we want to buy it because of greed. Me, sometimes I go to their net and I search. When I search, I sometimes found out that most of the gay marriages that is happening in the European countries, most of the females are blacks. Ask yourself why the whites are not being the females and they are allowing the blacks to be the female. Because they knew very well that they are going to, if they become the female, you are going to damage their anus. So they'll fool you to become the male. For instance, I was watching one guy who has been transformed to a lady, and they said the man said, the military man said he wanted it to have bumps back and a lot. I don't know if you guys have spotted that video somewhere. He's a Kumasi guy. And because of that, they say his family has disowned him. And let me give you a clue on that. Yeah, according to my research, that guy used a stowaway. He uses stowaway, try to get into what? The America. But on the border, he met these military officers, that are the immigration people. And during the interrogation, he told them that he's a gay. Unfortunately for him, one of the immigration officers said, oh, he cried he's a gay and he wanted to get married. So why don't he get married to him straightforward? So the military guy has to take him to his house, got married to him, get him a green card, become a citizen. He doesn't like the idea, but because of his own words, because of greed, what he thinks he was saying to convince the white I will marry you. He accepts. After the marriage, the white said, go and transform yourself, get buttocks, get breasts, get this and get that, and the white transfer that nonsense guy to something. And at the end of the day, the family disowned. Can you come to Ghana? So let us read. Let us do research and know much about this nonsense. You understand? Recently, you could see how Americans are debating on this. It is evil. And anybody in his right sense will not go into that. Unless somebody who likes money and they'll use money to deceive you, or you belong to a particular court and they are telling you that, oh, Asimasi, one journey other way there, oh, yes, then you want to join. But people, let's be careful on how we educate people on this LGBTQ. So for me, I support Honorable Speaker of Parliament, Alban Bagbin, on his decision or his idea of writing to the Attorney General, make sure that Mahama has penned down his signature, and that bill must be passed this 2025. My people, let's get to the comment section. Should the bill be passed? If no, come and write and let's talk about it. This is Exhub Studio and it's your trending news. Don't forget to like and share. Hit the notification button for more updates. Thank you.